as Mora foretold. Old Rejad saw your coming and besides, Hermora wished this one to bring you here. So it is that our fates cross paths. What is it you seek, Fate Walker?
The Tremor named Torvisard. His actions threaten reality.
Old Rejad has seen no Tremora, but that does not mean your quarry has not been here. There is change in the air, a change that began long ago. Old Rejad knows you should seek the blessing of the children evermore.
What kind of blessing might this be?
Visiting nearby shrines of beloved John and Jod, pay your respects. In days of old, Kajhiit would pray to the twins to bless our paths with moonlight and sugar. Perhaps it will be so again.
Certainly. Where do I find these shrines?
The shrines are here in this courtyard. Old Rejad can tell. You have a long journey ahead of you, Fate Walker. You will need the blessings of the two moons. Return after you have paid your respects.
What is this place?
This place is just a stop along your path, Fate Walker. What you ultimately seek is not here. But do not despair. Old Rejad thinks you had to come here. And his heart tells him your journey will take you to strange and distant places indeed. Yes. Though the twins remain silent, their light shines upon the path. For those who know how to see it. Old Rejad understands now why the Tide Watcher told him to meet you here.
What do you mean?
You seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes that means examining an event from long ago. Hermora wishes you to see a memory trapped in the stone of this place. Yet, how could we do such a thing, old Rejad wonders?
I have a relic of Hermaeus Mora, the Econair.
A thing blessed by the Tide Watcher himself. Old Rejad was never one to deal in relics of any origin. Still, if that is its purpose, then use your relic here. Let us see what it shows you, Fate Walker.
The past maid has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So command return the data.
No, this shrine is under Apocrypha's protection. Let this serve as a warning. Why does Apocrypha want this temple to remain intact, sisters? Do not question the warrior of the east and west, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Old Rejad is an expert concerning those days. Strife consumed all of elsewhere when the cult of Riddlethal spread like a storm across the sands. One could say Boethra died in that time.
Why would Hermaeus Mora want me to see?
The Riddlethal kicked sand over all beliefs. Many Kajhiit turned away from Boethra. The warrior of the east and west was abandoned. Only at Dokren Temple was her worship preserved. But the monks there fell too in time.
What's important about Dokren Temple?
The faith you follow was knitted there. Old Rejad sees it now. Hermora wished you to relive that old memory, so this one could tell you of Boethra. Your quarry's path leads to Dokren. Now, so does yours. Rejad will mark the place on your map.
And watch out for any large predatory sea animals.
Up ahead. I think I see the shrine.
This is it. After you, Proxy. A dilapidated essence, retaining an exudation of... never mind. The portal in this sunken structure looks promising. I sense the lingering power of the one who knows. Go on inside, Proxy.
I've seen many strange wonders since I became tangled up in you and Claramel's business. But this is surely the strangest. I just hope that once we reach the shrine, things are a little drier.
The restoration is bloody indeed.
Proved surprisingly resourceful. I created this gate to admit none but the mortal vessels of my allies to Apocrypha. Yet the relic of Boethia he carries deceived my defenses. Ah, clever ploy.
Where did Tarvarsad go?
Has breached the mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice before he found his way to Oblivion, holding part of the secret keys. Only one part remains sealed. You must stop him from reaching the glyphic of shattered reflections.
How? The gate is closed. We have no relics.
Created this gift, and I command it still. Behold, this portal is open, and will take you where Torvarsad has gone. What happens next is in your hands. I dare not interfere with it more than I have.
Why would you not interfere?
You are the chosen of fate. This task is appointed to you, not by me, but by the demands of causality and consequence. If I try to subdue Torvarsad, I will fail. You, however, always have a chance. That is the nature of mortals. Now, go.
was a wicked fight. This one is 10th life lucky. Necromancy. Like a guardian.
Let me shield you.
Absolutely wicked. Oh man, I don't even know what half of that stuff is called. So any place of Doctor Strange would visit. Or some light reading.
Hermaeus Mora imprisoned Ithalea right here in the middle of Apocrypha? Incredible. What happens if she gets out? Never mind. I guess that's exactly what we're trying to stop.
Ithalea was imprisoned here in the heart of the mythos.
Farewell, mortal. I still have a task to do. I need to find my prince, help her, restore her to the power that is hers by right. And there are other scions out there. I remember them too now. Immortal. Fate's chosen. I expect our paths will cross again. Our fate forged the moment Torvasad opened the first lake and began to win. Return to the mythos vault, mortal. We must speak. Catastrophe has been averted. Or was I mistaken? I told you what you needed to know to avert catastrophe, and catastrophe has been averted. For now, we have come. I foresaw we still come to pass. It is only a matter of time. This spire was never Athenia's prison. Being forgotten was. The moment Tophason finally remembered his prince, its power to hold Ithalea began to wane. Now, new paths fall before us. Some lead to survival, others destruction.
How can we avoid that?
A question we all must ponder. Ithalea and her Ilgar, unseen. I cannot perceive their actions, nor can I share what I surmise, lest I unduly affect the course of events. Take counsel with Leon the Wise, and wait for a new path to open.
Prince Ithalea has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And Torvasad understood events no better than we do. As I have seen time and time again, the machinations of oblivion are far beyond mortal comprehension. So I heard, and he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. It appears that the next step we take must be our choice. We should return to learn, regroup, and follow the advice of the one who knows. Wait for a path to open before us.
She is the princess of paths.
That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. Mirrormoor, he called it. And he thought that Ithalea would return to places that were familiar to her. Let us return to Grotwood and confer with your friend, Baragon.